The world of finance is no longer confined to the hushed tones of boardrooms and the intimidating jargon of Wall Street. Enter the Finfluencer, a new breed of financial guru leveraging social media to democratize financial advice. They offer bite-sized investment wisdom, often cloaked in humor and relatability, making complex financial concepts accessible to the masses. But a darker side has emerged. Unscrupulous actors exploit trust, dispensing advice without qualifications, jeopardizing followers' financial well-being. SEBI has recognized the need to protect investors, particularly those new to the market. The stage is set for a regulatory crackdown on Finfluencers. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, plays a pivotal role in maintaining the integrity and stability of India's financial markets. Tasked with protecting investors and regulating intermediaries, SEBI operates as an autonomous body, empowered to frame regulations, conduct investigations, and impose penalties to ensure market fairness and transparency. In recent years, SEBI has turned its attention to the burgeoning Finfluencer landscape, recognizing the potential risks posed by unregulated financial advice disseminated through social media platforms. SEBI's mandate is clear: to prevent fraudulent and unfair trade practices, promote investor education, and ensure that only registered intermediaries engage in securities market activities. The rise of Finfluencers, many operating without the requisite qualifications or registration, presented a direct challenge to these objectives. To counter this, SEBI has adopted a multifaceted approach, combining enforcement actions against violators with proactive measures to educate both investors and Finfluencers about the importance of regulatory compliance. The message is clear: financial advice, regardless of the platform or medium, falls under SEBI's purview, and those who disregard the rules will face consequences. The case of Mohd Nasiruddin Ansari, better known by his online moniker Beer App of Charts, serves as a stark reminder of the potential consequences of dispensing financial advice without regulatory oversight. Ansari, operating primarily through his Twitter handle, amassed a significant following by offering stock tips and trading recommendations, often presented as educational content rather than direct investment advice. However, SEBI's investigation revealed a different story. Ansari was not a registered investment advisor, and his activities, including promising unrealistic returns and concealing personal trading losses, violated several securities laws. In February 2025, SEBI delivered a landmark ruling banning Ansari from the securities market for 1 year and imposing a hefty fine of 20 lakh rupees. Furthermore, he was ordered to refund 17 crore and 20 lakh rupees to investors who had suffered losses based on his advice. The BAP of Charts case highlights the importance of investor vigilance and the potential pitfalls of blindly following online personalities offering financial advice. It also underscores SEBI's commitment to cracking down on unregistered advisors and sending a clear message that violations will not be tolerated. Gap 3S. The case of Asmita Patel, another high-profile Finfluencer, further illustrates SEBI's rigorous efforts to regulate the financial advice ecosystem on social media. Patel, who branded herself as a stock market guru and trading expert, had a substantial following on platforms like Instagram and YouTube, where she frequently shared trading strategies and stock recommendations. Her charismatic persona and seemingly successful trading history attracted thousands of aspiring traders looking for quick profits. However, SEBI's investigation revealed that Patel was operating without the required investment advisory license and was making exaggerated claims about her trading success to lure followers into purchasing her premium courses and subscription services. In January 2025, SEBI took decisive action by banning Asmita Patel from the securities market for 3 years and imposing a fine of 5 crore rupees. Additionally, Patel was ordered to refund 4 crore and 50 lakh rupees to her subscribers who had purchased her services based on misleading claims. The ruling not only served as a cautionary tale for other Finfluencers, but also underscored the importance of regulatory compliance in the financial advisory space. Patel's case highlights the need for investors to thoroughly vet the credentials of online financial advisors and remain skeptical of promises of guaranteed returns. The case of Ravindra Balu Bharti, a YouTuber with over 1.8 million subscribers across 2 channels, further exemplifies SEBI's resolve to hold Finfluencers accountable for their actions. Bharti, a self-proclaimed stock market expert and author of 12 books on the subject, had cultivated a loyal following, who viewed him as a trusted source of financial wisdom. However, beneath this veneer of expertise lay a pattern of violations that attracted SEBI's scrutiny. Bharti was offering investment advisory services without the necessary regulatory license, luring investors with promises of exorbitant returns and exposing his clients to unreasonable risks. SEBI's investigation culminated in a December 2024 order that sent shockwaves through the Finfluencer community. Bharti was banned from the securities market until April 2025 and slapped with a staggering fine of 9 crore and 50 lakh rupees. He was also ordered to disgorge 9 crore 49 lakh 24,122 rupees and 12 pays, along with 6% interest, to compensate investors who had fallen victim to his misleading advice. The severity of the penalties, including an additional 15 lakh rupees for non-compliance with an earlier interim order, serves as a stark warning to other Finfluencers operating outside the regulatory framework. SEBI's Crackdown, a multi-pronged approach. SEBI's actions against BAP of Charts and Ravindra Bharti are not isolated incidents but rather part of a broader crackdown on unregistered financial advisors operating in the digital space. Recognizing the widespread nature of the issue and the potential harm to investors, SEBI has adopted a multi-pronged approach that combines enforcement actions with proactive measures to educate both investors and Finfluencers. In December 2024, SEBI issued a final order against 7 entities, including BAP of Charts, for fraudulent activities, imposing a total penalty of 32 lakh rupees and ordering the disgorgement of ill-gotten gains. Beyond penalizing violators, SEBI has proposed several measures to enhance transparency and accountability within the Finfluencer ecosystem. In September 2024, SEBI put forth a proposal to prohibit registered intermediaries, such as brokers and investment advisors, from collaborating with or endorsing unregistered Finfluencers. This measure aims to cut off a key avenue through which unregistered advisors gain legitimacy and access potential clients. Furthermore, SEBI has mooted the idea of introducing digital badges for registered Finfluencers, providing investors with a clear visual cue to identify legitimate sources of financial advice. Navigating the Finfluencer landscape. Investor, beware. The proliferation of Finfluencers has undoubtedly democratized access to financial information, but it has also created new challenges for investors. With the lines between entertainment and legitimate financial advice often blurred, it is more crucial than ever for investors to exercise caution and due diligence before entrusting their hard-earned money based on online recommendations. The golden rule: if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, holds particularly true in the age of social media-driven investment advice. Investors should be wary of extravagant promises of returns, especially those that seem unrealistic or unsustainable. Before acting on any financial advice gleaned from social media, it is essential to verify the credentials and registration status of the individual or entity dispensing it. SEBI's website provides a comprehensive list of registered investment advisors, offering investors a reliable resource to check the legitimacy of their chosen advisor. Remember, seeking professional advice from a qualified and registered financial advisor remains the most prudent course of action, especially for those new to investing or seeking personalized financial planning. The future of financial advice: striking a balance. The emergence of Finfluencers has sparked a necessary conversation about the future of financial advice in the digital age. While their impact on financial literacy and inclusion cannot be ignored, the need for robust regulation to protect investors from unscrupulous actors is paramount. SEBI's proactive approach, combining enforcement actions with efforts to educate both investors and Finfluencers, is a step in the right direction. However, the regulatory landscape must continue to evolve in tandem with the ever-changing dynamics of the digital world. Striking a balance between fostering innovation and ensuring investor protection will be crucial. Clear guidelines for Finfluencers, coupled with robust disclosure norms and mechanisms for redressal, will foster greater transparency and accountability. Collaboration between regulators, social media platforms, and the Finfluencer community itself will be key to creating a safer and more informed investment environment for all. The future of financial advice lies in harnessing the power of technology while upholding the principles of integrity, transparency, and investor protection. A call to action. Empowering investors in the digital age. The rise of Finfluencers and SEBI's subsequent crackdown underscore the need for greater financial literacy and awareness among investors. In an increasingly complex and interconnected financial world, empowering individuals with the knowledge and tools to make informed investment decisions is paramount. Investors must cultivate a healthy skepticism, questioning claims of guaranteed returns and conducting thorough research before making any investment decision. SEBI's website, a treasure trove of investor education resources, offers a wealth of information on financial planning, investment products, and investor rights. Familiarizing oneself with SEBI's regulations and guidelines is essential for navigating the complexities of the financial markets. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the world of finance, It can be the difference between financial security and falling prey to misleading advice. Let us empower ourselves with the right information and make informed decisions to secure our financial well-being.